Okay, let's see if I got this. Okay, good.
Thank you.
That's
really great. Right on. It's a good show.
And I want to take a moment to talk to you about an individual. Sometimes this discussion takes place at the level of nations. We don't talk about people. So I want to talk for just a moment about one man. And that man's name is Yusuf al-Qaradawi.
Oh, he's a bad guy.
Yusuf al-Qaradawi is the chief jurist of the Muslim Brotherhood. He's the man that they said would become the Ayatollah Khomeini of Egypt had the Muslim Brotherhood not squirreled away their chance at power by abusing their people and by targeting Coptic Christians. He was a contemporary of Hassan al-Banna, the founder of the Brotherhood, and of Sayyid Qutb, the man who put violence behind the Brotherhood's mission of domination. He's a man who's proud of the role of the Muslim Brotherhood in supporting terrorism. He says the Brotherhood is the font of jihad worldwide, and he is proud of that mission. He's a terror financier. He's head of an organization called the Union of the Good, which funds Hamas. It was his fatwa which gave permission for Hamas to kill Jews and to commit genocide against Jews in Israel. Yusuf al-Qaradawi personally called for the killing of Americans in Iraq in 2004. This is a man who put his name on the dotted line. He said, "I believe in murdering Americans in Iraq." Where does Yusuf al-Qaradawi reside? He resides in Qatar. Is he hidden in a cave somewhere on that tiny island? No, sir. He lives in the lap of luxury. He goes to five-star hotels to hang out with his friend, Khalid Mashal, the head of Hamas. He is kissed on the lips by the Emir of Qatar. That tells you what Qatar really thinks about terrorism. They embrace it wholeheartedly, the way they embrace Yusuf al-Qaradawi. Yusuf al-Qaradawi is a man who is proud of the role he played in 2006 Danish cartoon controversy. Some Danish cartoonists drew some pictures, and he called for days of rage. And as a result, tens of hundreds of people were killed. Nuns in Somalia. This is a man who calls for the deaths of people he disagrees with. He's a man who wants to shut down your right to speak freely. And where does he speak? Who gives him a megaphone? These guys give him a megaphone. Yusuf al-Qaradawi. Remember that name. Because when these folks here say, pull the terrorists out, hand over the terrorists. The Emir of Qatar, I believe. When President Trump calls for the world to unite and drive them out, who is he talking about? He's talking about Yusuf al-Qaradawi.
Yeah! Turn him over! Turn him up!
So this is a chance of the civilized world to put names to faces and to put names to the people who call for our deaths. And that man's name is Yusuf al-Qaradawi, and he wants you dead. And Qatar pays his salary. Thank you very much.
Get up!